Yo, hey guys, what's up? Joe. No coffee, water this time. Gotta stay hydrated. Welcome back to Joe's Book Club. This book is called Money Drunk, Money Sober 90 Days to Financial Freedom by Julia Cameron and Mark Bryan. Basically, like this book's main aim was to people that uses money as basically as a form of drug that I never thought of, right? And it was kind of interesting, right? They have a program, they do like seminars, and they work with people that has like a pretty much a misunderstanding about how to use money, or they have lost control of their financial life, or because of like a certain lifestyle they're addicted to. They try to maintain that lifestyle by getting themselves into debt, or pretty much using other people's financial resources to maintain that image or lifestyle that they want, right? There was like a part of the book where I thought was kind of interesting, like everybody is aware of like the term gold digger, right? It's a very negative feeling towards what people say a gold digger, right? However, they bring up a person that was like they were just having that lifestyle. They mentioned how at a young age her father basically showered her with money but not affection, right? She never really had like a relationship with her father. The dad spending time with her. The dad was always at work. Every time a birthday came up, then like instead of he spending time with the daughter, he'll basically buy her whatever she wants. If she needed something, he'll buy it for her. Basically, that was his way of pretty much showing his affection, right? So the person in this book that they were describing, she learned to associate love in that manner. So when she wanted started to develop a relationships with men, she pretty much started going after men that had like high finances, right? From the female's perspective that they were referring to, she didn't think like there was anything wrong with it, right? Because she was like looking out for herself. She was trying to maintain a certain lifestyle. It helped her pay the bills. It helped her to, just get by in life, right? By finding men that had like that large financial resources, right? As time went on, like it wasn't starting to be enough, right? So pretty much like she was getting the relationships that weren't as positive, or pretty much as she got older, it was kind of harder for her to find those men, right? So that's pretty much when they start talking about people like that. They have like a negative connection with money. So then like they develop like a program to help you get out of that system, that mentality of like the financial struggles, right? Same thing with men. There was a part of the book where they talked about men where like they didn't really necessarily know how to show affection towards women, how to gain approval towards women. So pretty much they use money to gain approval towards women, right? So then like they're spending all this money, say like trips and dinners and all that stuff. But then like, in reality, they're attracting like the wrong type of person into their lives, right? Because, it wasn't genuine, right? Now there's other situations that was totally the opposite, in the sense of like people that grew up broke. The fact that them having money made them uncomfortable, because you're so used to being in like basically in the struggling zone of like not having money, how to pay your bills and all that. Indirectly, whether you realize it or not, you pretty much either burn your money, or you make bad expenses, or you make bad purchases and this and that. So pretty much just try it indirectly, you're maintaining that environment that you're used to. And since we humans, we learn to adapt to situations that's like relatable, or you learn how to like maintain a certain lifestyle, whether you have a lot of money or whether you're broke. That's an environment that you're used to, right? So when situations comes along where they can help you to either get out of poverty, then you like either avoid it, or you do something to self-sabotage yourself because you want to maintain that poverty level because it's comfortable. Same can go with people that have a certain lifestyle where they make a lot of money, they want to show off their wealth or whatever. And something happens where like, maybe they start to make less money because they lose a job or whatever, because the fear of them downgrading their life, start taking out a bunch of credit or buy loans, or they want to buy shit that they in reality can't afford, just to maintain that image, right? So the first half of the book, it goes into details about like, people that have like that kind of lifestyle where like, either they want to stay broke because, success scares them, or people want to like get themselves in very massive amount of debt, or they're buying a bunch of stupid shit because they want to maintain an image of a high income. I don't know. The book's all right. It's an old book, actually. I think this was published in, this is 1992, the copyright date. It is an old book, but I mean, like I said, as I was reading it, I felt like it was kind of still relatable to what's going on in modern times with technology, A few of the people that they mentioned in this book, like I said, the gold digger and the person that's spending money to gain attention, which I guess we can refer to as a simp, But there's also people say like the compulsive spender, They like the fact that they go and spend money on the merchandise, right? That mentality that they develop because they use money as almost as a power, be like, I can buy whatever I want, right? But when they don't have enough money to buy something, then they feel like something's wrong with them. So then they start using credit because they like the power to be able to buy things. But in reality, they're destroying themselves financially because they're purchasing crap that they don't need, right? Or you're the person that like the big deal chaser, right? There's a person that's always working because they always feel like the next job is gonna get them to that financial goal that they want. They can make a bunch of money and this and that. So they're constantly stuck in a rut of just work because one day that big deal is gonna happen and they're gonna make a bunch of money and all that. But they live their whole life just working, right? And they're not enjoying themselves. Or people say they hate their job, but because they love the pay, they struggle each day of their lives because they want to maintain that job because the job pays them well, even though they hate it. And then there's like they also talk about like couples, right? Say like marriage couples where the people say like there's a wife that she judges her man by how much money he makes, and the man judges himself about how much of a man he is by providing for the women. So obviously there's a bad like codependency going on there, right? You have the female spending the guy's money. She runs out of money. Then she like bugs the guy to make more money so she can go around and spend it for another dumb shit. And the guy, because he feels like, he needs to be the man to be a provider, he's killing himself working 16 hours a day, to provide the money for, there's a lot of like bad psychological habits that people develop with money, right? So like I said, like the book is interesting in that sense. Yeah, like the first half of the book, they talk about people and their situations financially. Then the last half of the book, they talk about like programs, their program and what you can do to get out of that lifestyle, right? So anyways, not a bad book. Yeah. Talk to you later. Peace.